It's your girl Nikki St. Clair, and I'm back with another video. And I had a question for you guys, and it's really an honest question, and it might take a second to really think about your true answer. But my question to you is, do you like yourself? Now, a lot of people, they'll be like, I love myself. Yeah, I love myself. I don't let nobody be talking to me crazy. I love myself. I only wear the best this and dress like that. And, but do you truly love yourself? I love myself because I eat like this and I don't put certain things in my body. Do you really love yourself? Because if you don't love yourself, it truly shows in your actions. Let's see, what do I want to say? It shows in your actions. It shows in the people that you hang with or gravitate to. It shows in every single thing that you do. Now, taking care of yourself externally, that's half the battle. So, hygiene, clean clothes, clean shoes, buying yourself new underwear periodically, changing your linen, keeping a clean spot, buying a new toothbrush, buying a new toilet brush, and a new broom and a new mop, perhaps at least, once a year. Things of that nature. Because guess what? When you love yourself, you know that you deserve better. You know that you want to be able to think clearer and move in a way that you can progress. When you truly love yourself, you don't have a problem with saying no. When you truly love yourself, once you say no, you don't have a problem with moving forward and making a better decision for yourself and not returning to toxic relationships, toxic friendships, toxic jobs, toxic churches, toxic situations. When you truly love yourself, you take care of yourself as if you would your child. I'm not a parent. I don't know what it's like to be a parent. I hope someday I will be a parent and that I will be able to be a very good, nurturing, and thorough mother and make a difference. However, when you are a parent, and I'm a great auntie, you become extremely protective over your child. A lot of us would. I mean, I do know some trifling parents that are very passive and that they don't, but for the ones that truly love their children, they're like, oh, he doesn't eat that. Oh, I don't want my child listening to that. No, I don't want him playing those video games. No, he doesn't eat candy. We don't do all of that sugar. No, I don't want you playing with them, son or daughter. They're really, you need to find somebody else to play with. You know what? I'm going to take him out of that school because they're just really not that great with the children. I don't feel like they're learning much. You know what? I like my baby. I don't care who you with. You tell your kid. I don't care who you with. When you get in the car with them, put your seatbelt on. You bathe your kid. I've known kids to even get their butts whooped because they didn't bathe or they were in the bathroom running the water but never got in the shower. You are going to really check up on their homework. Make sure it's done. You're going to show up to every doctor's appointment. You're going to show up to every teacher conference. You are going to say, hey, what did you learn today? You are going to be fully involved. And we may take care of our children. We may even look out for our very nieces, nephews, godchildren. But what about the child within you? Maybe the child within you is broken. Maybe the child within you never really felt protected. Maybe the child within you was teased because, maybe you peed in the bed and you went to school smelling like pee because you didn't really have enough time, or your mom didn't wash you well. Maybe you've lived a horror story where you know what I'm saying? Something happened in your life that brought such embarrassment, or your spirit was broken because you were so disappointed. It happens, you guys. And it's very important for us to take care of the child within, to fix the child within, to protect that child within, to heal that child within. And this is what I mean by loving yourself. You're going to have to take care of yourself as if you would your first child, your firstborn. You're going to have to, whoever you love the most. Maybe you don't like kids. Maybe you have a dog. I've seen people spend $30 on some wet, cold dog food in a refrigerated section over at Target. I've seen them buy CBD treats for dogs and spend countless pennies. Take them to the doctor, the groomers. They love them. And I don't know where you guys live, but out here in California, these dogs go everywhere with their owners, and it's just, it's sometimes it's just sickening. Like Fluffy really does not need to be in the grocery store, walking around at least scratching every time you stop to look at the tomatoes. But I'm just saying, people have love for things, people, and animals, sometimes even more than themselves. Sometimes they love exes, or their ex's child, or everybody but themselves, and they give themselves the short end of the stick. And is it because you don't feel like you deserve the love that you give? Is it that you want to try to teach the world how to love you, so you teach them and you display a level of love hoping to receive it back? Because a lot of times I've been a witness, and I can attest to this. Even growing up, I was taught as a child, Nicole, share your stuff. Nicole, be good to other people and they will be good to you. Make sure you clean up. Make sure you be respectful. Make sure this, make sure that. And I grew up thinking, if I'm good to people, people will be good to me. I grew up into a teenager and then to a young adult, and I started to date. And when I began to date, I was trying to display a level of love, a level of respect, and just a level of just downright decency to different men, thinking that they were going to return the love to me. I remember it was Christmas and I met the guy in November, and I'm in the mall and I'm shopping around, and I go to Foot Locker and I'm like, well, what's your favorite team? And I've bought Pierre Cardin. That's what I've bought boy Pierre Cardin from Thrifties. I think it's Rite Aid now, or CVS, but I just remember going above and beyond and displaying a level of affection and giving gifts and um, remembering birthdays and just displaying such a level of affection and consideration. And when it was my birthday and when it was my turn, nobody there. Nobody to do anything for me. Oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. No, you know what I mean? So I'm saying all of that to say, love yourself first, you guys. And assess, do you even like yourself? Because you know what? It's a lot of people out here that are abusive to others because they're not happy on the inside. They don't feel whole on the inside. They know they wouldn't date themselves. They know that they're really undateable. So, and they're not marketable. And they tend to take it out on other people. They're so unhappy. I know there was a lady that I used to work with, and this lady is almost into her 60s. I want to say she's in her 60s. And I watched this lady bully and abuse people, sneak and drink their drinks out of the refrigerator, tell on them, act like they're cool, act like she's cool with them, go behind their back, time them on their break, report them, snitch, snitch, snitch. And she just got off on people not making probation period, because you would have 90 days to make probation. And if she didn't like you and she didn't want you to work with her, she would bully. And then if there was ever a problem with her, management would bully. Management would come to her and try to correct her, and she would in turn bully them and abuse power because she knew too much. And she was working alongside of management to basically, destroy the chances of people. She knew when they were targeted, she would help them. She would be the secret snitch and text them, call them on the phone, and talk to them like they have beer after work. But at the end of the day, the lady had lymphedema. Her legs were swollen. She could barely walk. She smoked cigarettes, chain cigarettes. She's bald in the back from years of wearing tight braids. Her edges are gone. And she is unhappy. She's unhappy on the inside. And I tried to be friends with the monster, y'all. I really tried to be friends with her. I even grown to feel sorry for her after all that she had done to me. And I tried to show her love and be there for her. And she turned on me. I showed her kindness and she turned on me. You know why? Because it was more fun to her to go against me and bully me. See, being nice, it was too boring, but she got off on it. But in coming to know her and realizing who she was, she lived alone. She could barely climb the stairs to go in her apartment building. None of her family really messed with her like that. She was a gambler and she smoked chain cigarettes, and she was sad on the inside, y'all. She had family problems. Her husband left her. I began to find out so much about her. And I just felt like somewhere along the way in life, she lost herself. And she began to not like herself. So she projected and deflected and bullied others because it made herself feel bigger. It made herself feel better. Because ultimately she did not like herself. And there's two types of people that don't like themselves. Those are the ones that overextend. Yes, ma'am. They can't say no. They overdo things. They try to buy love. They try to buy affection. They become more or less a pick-me. And then you have your bullies, your buttholes, your dogs, your players, that treat people as if they're expendable. Like they don't have a moral compass, y'all. Oh, F her. I ain't effing with her. That ain't even me anyway. So why are you wasting the person's time? Because you don't like yourself. You don't feel like you're worthy of love. You feel like you may get your heart broken, so let me break yours first. There's different reasons. But at the end of the day, you guys, look out for the red flags. And realize that you ain't crazy. If a person is misusing you, if they're lying, if they're with the semantics, if they deflect every time you want to have a conversation, if you find yourself repeating yourself over and over again, if you find yourself threatening to leave and they'll be good for a week or two and they're back on the BS, they're incapable. They're incapable to love you. And if you really fix that inner child that may be broken or bruised, you will stand up for yourself and say, you know what, this doesn't serve me. I've spent enough time here. This isn't working for me, and I'm going to go now. And you will find that you love yourself so much that you've saved years of wasting your damn time. You've saved years of spending money. You've saved years of tears. You've saved yourself from going through a hell that you were never meant to go through. And please, I understand that a lot of us feel sorry for one another, and a lot of times we see the brokenness that's within us in other people, and we try to fix them. But do yourself a favor, y'all, and fix yourself first. Love yourself. Heal yourself. Mend yourself. Forgive yourself and make better decisions, okay? I'm Nikki St. Clair. Thank you for stopping by. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to come by my channel, and I appreciate you. Love you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.